Hello, I'm Rusty Bowers, craft butcher here at Chop Shop in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm going to show you how to do a chicken Ballottine. Chicken Ballottine is where we cut the chicken along the backbone, open it up, take out all of its bones, fill it full of a chicken sausage, tie it back together, roast it for a beautiful centerpiece. And today I'm going to be using my go-to knife, the Zwilling Pro Knife. I love these knives because of not only the beautiful look, but look at that full tannin, the balance of that blade. The handle really contours to your hand. Normally I'm cutting with a knife like this, right at where it balances. But when butchering and doing intricate cutting, I'm gonna put my thumb on the blade, pointer finger here, other finger securely right here so I can get in and do these intricate cuts without wearing out my wrist. And remember, if you want great chicken, start with great chicken. That means all natural, humanely raised, and knowing where it came from. Let's get started. So we'll take the chicken, removing the tops of the wings. We're going to save this for broth. There's a lot of good flavor. Then coming in right here and removing the wishbone. By doing this, it'll make it easier to debone the chicken in a moment. Save that wishbone. Then we take the chicken, we flip it over, we make an incision right along the back. Again, holding the blade securely and cutting along the wing, along the backbone, getting the oyster, taking it down to the thigh bone, doing the same on the other side. By doing this, we're going to remove all the bones and then stuff the chicken in a moment. So now separating to get that meat to break away from the carcass, nice and clean. Now do the same to the other side. Then stand the chicken up and pull the carcass away from the meat. We then remove the chicken tenders. Always make sure that the meat is standing on its own on the cutting board. You're less likely to cut yourself. Removing the chicken tender and then doing the same to the other side. And now removing the wing bone, where you're separating the meat from the bone, leaving as much attached as you can. Scraping it with the side of your paring knife. And once it's cut clean, pull it straight out. Now do the same to the other side. And now cutting out the thigh, removing that bone, again scraping to make sure all that meat stays attached and off the bone. Coming down, cutting right from where the thigh meets the drumstick, and then scraping down to expose that bone. Then popping the bone, removing it, and then do the same to the other side. We now lay the chicken flat, putting the tenderloins right under the breast, taking our chicken sausage, and first filling the thighs and drumsticks, the same with the other side, and then a nice even layer throughout. Then you roll carefully to form the chicken, then taking the chicken, tying around the drumsticks, pulling them together so for even cooking, then positioning the bird and trussing. You take the string, tilt it, come around, and remember when pulling the string, there's no bones. Don't pull too hard or you'll lose all that great sausage meat. Coming around again, and you want to do that at least 3 times. Flipping it over, adjusting your string, and tying to connect. Then tie it back here at the drumsticks so the whole thing is secure. Then season with salt and pepper, cook it to 165 degrees. And there you have it, the chicken Ballottine made easy with the Zwilling Pro Knife.